several doors over there.
Yeah. I didn't really like that. He had to go right up against my fence line.
Well, they put enough lights out there at night for NASA.
Yeah.
All you need one little old 40-watt light bulb out here is plenty brighter out here, but
my property goes from here all the way back up to the highway on that side, and then it goes to the highway on this side.
all right. Well, I figured this was the same little old lane that came out right there at the main road. I figured it came out over here.
It does. It does. I bought this property up piece by piece. I thought maybe someday the kids, if they want to subdivide it, they'll drove it all the way through here. Which I don't think they'll ever do it. Got a couple of lenders down there to run them off. Damn, they always got to bring up what they're doing.
Yeah, that's the way it is. Comes with the territory.
That used to be my father-in-law's property. My sister-in-law got it. Her son went to San Antonio and met some old gal down there.
Uh-oh, say no more.
Started peddling dope. Every kind of crooked thing they could possibly do. You know, and he got in trouble. And some attorney sold that damn thing. Didn't even give me a chance to buy it. So the guy that bought it, all of a sudden, he was getting a divorce. He wanted to sell it, so I bought it anyhow.
Kid, we hunted over out of Sabinell on a ranch. The old boy's name was Gene Crider, and he had a
Crowder?
Crider, C-R-Y-D-E-R, Crider, and he had a rodeo operation where he provided livestock for rodeo.
Okay.
I don't know if you recognize that old name from this part of the country.
Yes.
And he had a bull that it went a couple seasons and no rodeo hand could ride it.
Uh-huh.
But when that bull was at his house, it followed him around like a poodle dog. And when that old bull died, he had that thing full shoulder mounted and put it in his living room.
There was a place on the other side of Kerrville over here, 24 miles over. They called it Crowder's. It was a rodeo arena.
Yeah, the same operation. I talked to them people here a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And they had like a dance hall and a place where the music people would come and set up too over there.
Crowder's, yep. Yeah, I enjoy my business. I enjoy working, but I get kind of frustrated at things. I'm used to things really moving on, you know.
Yeah.
And they're just not doing that anymore. You can't buy material. They call you right when you need it and tell you, oh, we didn't run that truck today.
Yeah.
Crap like that. I get really frustrated. There you go. See, they just jumped everything on this gas. March.
Where do you go to auction at around here?
Huh?
Where do you go to sell that?
We sell these direct to feedlot up the Panhandle. We usually
They come get them?
Yeah, they'll come pick them up with a hot truck. We have enough of them where they pick them up here. I know where you have those legs cut those poles. They's always doing stuff like that. It's goes right on down to the highway.
Yeah.
These are on job forever.
That's the first dove I've seen since I've been here. There hadn't been any birds here.
They're not here yet. They come when the first northers come. They come in here. They like that white weed, that double weed.
That old goat weed, yeah.
But they're not real plentiful yet. But the northers push them down out of Panhandle. My thought was someday I would build a shopping center right here. That's just a dream.
Yeah, well, things are good.
This land here is too expensive to do anything with it. This land is selling from $30,000 an acre on up.
Yeah.
That's what it's selling for. And the people buying it like it's nothing. I keep saying, where in the hell are they getting all that money at?
Well, people are getting fed up of living in town and putting up with the BS that goes on with the current administration. There's a big flight of people getting out of inner towns. Hell, when I was a kid, I grew up in Houston. If you was a white guy, you had about 8 white guys to 1 Mexican and 1 black guy. And now if you're a white guy in Houston, you're in the minority.
That ain't no damn lot. And you know, around here, as I was growing up, you would never see a Mexican living in a rural area. They all lived in their little villages. Now, hell, they got ranches and stuff.
Yeah. Well, you got the Garcias that live right up the road here from you.
Yeah.
I saw that on the mailbox yesterday.
Yeah, they come in, build new houses right in there, got all the cash money in the world. Now, whether they get it from Mexico or where, I don't know. It's just unbelievable. This over here is my junkyard.
Yeah, I saw that in my binoculars. I forgot my binoculars. I went to Walmart and I bought me a $40 pair if I'd have them.
Yeah, last year we did a school, a high school. We changed out 120 units on there. I piled them there. I called it Johnson Recycling Center, and I said, hey, I know the boy real well. How much you give me for those units? I can't give you enough. You do better carrying them apart. So I told these boys here that worked for me, I said, let's cut them some bitches apart and separate all that copper. They did. I hauled out $28,000 worth of scrap off that one job. This is where Jose hunts. He shoots them a deer every year or two. For years he never tagged them, but I told him, I said, damn, Jose, you're going to go to jail. Oh, shit, he wants his license now.
This evening, about an hour before dark, if I wanted to bring my chair to come here and sit on the corner and watch a deer come out, would that be a problem?
No, not at all. This tank's got a lot of moss in it now, but it's got some big old catfish in it.
Yeah.
Not very deep. I don't think it's more than 2 or 3 feet. 2 foot at the moment.
They don't need much. They didn't need something to eat.
Yeah.
There's plenty of frogs around here.
A bunch of them axes come in here at night usually. My son-in-law said he saw a hell of a big buck the other night.
Now there's a big deer going right through there right now. Oh, that's a big, I see him right over there.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big horned deer right there, boy.
Yeah.
watch those deer come out in this field here about dark. Debbie likes to go sit with me and just sit and watch the deer. She hadn't hunted in years, but she's got some really nice deer on the wall when she was a young lady.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, my daughter does. She pisses me off.
She shot her
She
deer
always shoots a
with
bigger buck. She can go out 15 minutes and shoot a big buck up the ranch every damn time. And I told her, I said, I'm not going to let you go out anymore. Hell with that.
Debbie shot her two biggest with a shotgun.
Really? I was going to put a dock back on that little pond with those big old aluminum tanks there, but I Somebody's got to have a junk car.
Yep. That's rainy day money right there.
Yeah. I took those off. We were working down at the city disposal plant.
That stainless?
Sewer. Yeah, they had a pump set up on those floating out in those ponds where they aerate that water. And the guy said, "You want them?" I said, "Well, yes, I want them." No, I'll cut them apart and make
Cross, yeah. Something out of them. That's the old roof off this house that we living in.
That's the roof off that one.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like that's what it is.
Yeah. Jose put that there because he takes those in bags, puts them up there so people can start their fire easier.
Oh, you're using the kindling there, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I use all this stuff. I just kind of got it hidden away down here. So those guys up there that put all the damn trailers in, they haven't done it yet. I'm gonna run them away, run them out. You don't tell people what to do, they ain't gonna do it. They ain't got enough common sense to think that's trash.
This your neighbors here, or is this you?
No, those are mine.
Those are yours too?
Oh, my.
Are you supplementing any of this feed, or is it all
No.
is this all natural feed?
No, we don't. Only time we feed them when there's ice on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
We've had an exceptionally good summer here.
Yeah.
I don't know this guy here. I think he leases out the groups, you know.
Right.
But usually I don't see many people here except on a weekend or something. There'll be a bunch of cars here. It's more like a motel.
Man, y'all got a bunch of scissor tails in this part of the country. Little scissor tails, y'all got a bunch of them little
Yeah.
scissor tail birds.
Not like you all have seagulls, huh?
Yeah. That's them.
You live right by the ocean
I live on the bay.
on the bay.
On the bay side, yes sir. Yeah, it's called West Bay, Galveston.
I was a young man. I couldn't have been more than 15 years old. I had some relatives living down in Baytown. And we went down there to a wedding. My relatives said, "Well, I'm going to take you boys down to do some crab fishing." And we started going down there. I said, "Where's the rod and reels and all that?" He said, "Oh, no, you don't need a rod and reel. You just need a string." catch them crabs like crazy. Then,
Oh, they're good eating, but man, there's a lot of work to get a little ounce of meat off of them. But
I used to fish up in Alaska a lot. A number of years ago, we went to a place up there, and the captain got doing real well. And every year, we go back there in that deep water, back behind those big mountains and stuff, anchor in there and crab fish. And he'd have a bowl of water about that big and have it cooking on a gas stove, and we just drop them in there and eat them. God. And I told that captain one day, I said, "You got some butter?" He said, "Butter? Yeah. Take that and dip it in garlic blood." I never heard that before in my life. Yeah, that's how we do those shrimp and stuff. So he got out the butter and melted it. Started doing that. I ate so damn many crab, I almost got sick. I mean, we go out there once a year. We go out there. Damn good fishing. Called Sportsman's Cove Lodge. You go out there and they just they feed you. They got a kitchen there and cook. They'll have about 15 guys there. Well, they have 3 boats, 4 guys on a boat, so that's about 12 guys, the deckhand and the captain driving the boat. They'll take you out. God damn, we caught. Finally get tired of it, catch so damn many. I've never done a whole lot of bait fishing. My kids put on their boys put on it.
it's different. You know, you don't get huge fish in that bay, but you know, speckled trout's the #1 choice down there, and they got to be 15 inches to be legal.
Yeah.
But you know, a 21-inch trout is a really healthy, good fish, good fighting fish on light tackle. Redfish, you know, are really strong, kind of like an old drum, you know, but they're really good eating too. And then a flounder is really good table player. I catch all 3 of them on that same cane pole laying in your backyard up here right now.
Really?
With the same bait that I showed you.
Yeah.
I get tickled. People move down there at the bay, and it's the little canals are about 100 foot wide, but they're 10 foot deep. Come off the bay, they hold lots of fish. But them old deer, them old fish in there, everybody's got an underwater light. They don't have lights shining where their lights are under the water shining up, and it's like looking in a goldfish pond. All them fish get in there. Anyway, but I tell them people, you know. Well, they go down to Academy and they'll buy $500 worth of equipment when they first move down there. And them fish in there are the same way a deer is around a feeder. He wants to be there, but he's a little bit antsy, you know, a little bit antsy. So you got to be kind of quiet and stealth around them fish in them canals. So I discovered the cane pole years ago is as quiet and stealth as it can be. And I don't scare everything off when I catch one, you know?
Yeah.
So
We used to always take those cane poles out here at the river. We'd watch those catfish. We put a copper wire on it with a loop. We watch those catfish, put them around and just yank real hard. They come out of the water. Just I told my wife here the other week, I said,
whatever works, huh?
I want to give me a damn cane pole again. That was more fun than these rocks.
Oh my. So is this old cow, is she pregnant right here? She looks a little pregnant.
No, she's
just full.
She's just full. They got a lot to eat.
She's just full.
They all got calves.
Yeah. There's a little steer right there, and you got one old bull out here. He's still working it. He's
oh yeah,
I'm surprised he can walk. He's been working so hard since I've been here.
That's what he's here for.
I know it. Yeah, your son-in-law said that he's served his time almost. So.
Yeah, we swap them out to go buy new ones every couple of years.
Yeah.
Have to.
Oh my. Well, I appreciate the tour.
Well, you all go down there and watch them if you want to.
We go down there and watch them a little bit, and we'll be here till Friday, and I'll steal some mesquite from you before I get out of here.
I think I dropped them up here.
All right. Well, if I can help you gather some, or I just looking for some along the fence line. I just didn't want to venture off anywhere where I wasn't supposed to. So
Thank you for the water. No,
yes,
go
sir.
ahead.
We'll talk to you soon.
You bet.
Oh me, oh my, what a deal.